you be the one? Shh.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Monique Macrin. If you're new here, karibu sana. If you've continuously supported my channel, God bless you. Now, if you haven't watched the two previous videos, I'm doing a series of my experience being pregnant as a young adult in school and unmarried. And guys, this is me going naked, because honestly I feel like I went through a lot of things that I shouldn't have, mostly because I cared so much about the society. Honestly, the stress I went through was uncalled for, but I didn't know any better. You get, at the time I didn't know, or either there weren't people who are sharing the things that I'm sharing right now, I just didn't know those people. So the sole reason why I'm sharing this is that I want a young girl who finds themselves pregnant and clueless, I want them to, you know, go through my journey and know that it doesn't always have to end up ugly. You get, I want to give someone hope. I want to encourage someone, probably influence them in, you know, making the right decision. So in the previous episode, we left where I went to the clinic for an abortion. I actually cured, but I didn't go through with it. Then we went back home. We named the unborn baby and we called her Foi, and that really helped me. So we continued like that. I will lie if I said that it was actually easy. I was still dealing with a lot of issues, yeah, but I had grown to accept the baby and start loving the baby. And let me tell you guys, I was so happy and I was so grateful to my husband that I didn't abort that child. At that particular time, it felt like the only way out. The only way out for me felt like an abortion. But the moment I didn't go through with it, I don't know. Looking back, I don't know how I would have lived without my daughter right now, because she has brought so much happiness and purpose in my life. And I know every woman says this. I know it sounds like a cliche, but it's the truth. I can't imagine my life without her. So if you're going through this situation, I'm not going to tell you to not abort or abort. Honestly, I'm very pro-choice. I know my story turned out this way. Yours could turn out differently. But at least I want you to take a pause and think about me. And think about how it would have been if I aborted a child who makes me so happy right now. Anyway, so the journey continues. We go for months and months. I keep lying to my dad. I actually avoided going home. I didn't go home for like 4 months. I told my mom. My big sister was the first person that I told. Then I told my mom. And my mom's reception, okay, I wasn't worried actually. So when I told her, she was like, oh wow, congratulations. And actually the following weekend, she visited me and brought some shawls. Then when she brought some shawls, I was like, oh wow, you're taking this far, like you're making me feel like a mama already. Like, easy shawls, nizanini, you know, like the gifts. I don't know, they kind of made me feel like you're going to be a mom. I don't know. So it was a mixed reaction kind of moment. I was happy. I loved the fact that she didn't judge me, and you know, she took me so well. But it was also like a reality check. Like, it's not just a pregnancy, it's a baby. Because when she brought those shawls, it made me know, okay, by the way, the baby is coming, and these shawls are you're going to use them to wrap the baby. I don't know, but it was, I can't explain what that made me feel, but it made me feel like I had a responsibility along the way waiting for me. Now, the hardest part was now breaking the news to my dad. Guys, my dad is so strict. I know when I post videos of me and my dad dancing, I know we have a good relationship. We play together, we dance together, we joke together. But the moment you play with your education, your integrity, that man, like even right now, I know my dad can just take a whip and just beat me when I misbehave. Okay, he hasn't, but the way he brought us up, you always have that kafia for him. So I didn't know how to tell him. He was always telling us, oh, take care of boys. We were always having those conversations around sex and all. So I knew at some point I had to tell him, but it was so scary. So before then, I remember my hubby on so many occasions, he did put across his intentions of going back home and letting my dad know that, you know, things have changed. My dad knew him for like he had known him over the years, because I was always mentioning Teddy. My siblings had visited him, they were friends. So Teddy was a common name in our household. And I know, as much as I hadn't introduced him as my boyfriend, I knew my dad knew. He must have known, this man who everyone is visiting, everyone knows every day, oh, Teddy this, Teddy that, that must be the boyfriend. But officially, I hadn't told him that I have a boyfriend. So he mentioned that he has the intention to go home, but I told him, no, you can't go to Mr. Bonyori's house and tell him that you have impregnated his daughter who is in school. My friend, he's going to throw us out of that house. That's what I was thinking. So I didn't want a situation where like my in-laws and him were being chased out of my house, because that is what I thought was going to happen. I didn't expect a warm reception from my dad. I didn't expect him to be understanding, but I knew at some point I had to tell him. So what I did, I remember my brother was in the house. So it was my hubby, my brother, and my small sister. They had come to visit me. So I remember I just texted my dad. No, did I text him? Let me remember. How did it go? Oh, I texted him at night and I told him, hi, Paps, I'm pregnant. You're going to be a granddad. It's Teddy's. Full stop. And I just put off my phone. I locked myself in the bedroom. So my dad tried calling me. He couldn't get through to me. He knew my brother and my sister were there, so he tried calling them, and whenever he called them and asked to talk to me, I refused totally. So eventually he decided to call Teddy. I don't know what they talked about, but I remember Teddy coming and telling me, your dad is worried, please talk to him. And I told him, I can't talk to him. How now? I don't have the face to talk to him. Nini. So anyway, eventually it was inevitable that I was going to talk to him. So I picked up the phone, like Teddy passed me the phone, and my dad was online, and he talked to me and he told me, it's okay, I'm proud of you, I'm proud that you decided to keep the baby, and we are going to get through this together. And I cried, because I was like, I thought my dad was going to be rude and disappointed. I never expected such loving words from him, and actually thinking about it like makes me feel like crying, because he was so warm. I didn't expect that, and I just can't help imagining how many girls actually go ahead and do an abortion because they are scared of their parents' reactions. But once you tell them, they're human, they know these things happen. And I don't know, but my dad is the strictest as parents can be, but he took me so well. And I remember every day after that he used to call me, have you eaten, how are you feeling, when are you guys going to visit? And it was good. He gave me the strength. Actually, like, I remember after talking to him, I just felt like I had the strength to face the world. And at that particular point, I was still in school. We had closed the semester. Yeah. I don't know what I wanted to tell you guys, but honestly, my dad's approval meant the world to me. And everything after that, I just felt like I had the strength to conquer the world. I didn't care anymore. Like, I remember most of the time, I never even used to get out of the house most of the time, even to go to the market. I just felt like, you know, I was very small, guys. I was very small. This girl with a small body walking alongside this guy who, you know, he did seem like he was mature by then. You get, because we have quite an age difference. We have 9 years difference. So me with my small body, defilement case. It just looked like someone's, I don't know how to put it, but in my head I felt like there was a mismatch. So when the Kabeli started showing, I would feel like people were judging me, like people were judging him. Hey, you guy, you've impregnated a primary school girl. I don't know, I just didn't have the strength to go outside, even to the market. People who don't even know me, I felt like they were judging me. But the moment my dad told me it's okay and I'm proud of you for keeping this baby and everything is going to be okay, I still have very high hopes in you. It just like he showered me with power, with authority over life and faith, and I just knew that I was going to go through it. I don't know how to put it, but I felt ready. Not to be a mom yet, but I felt ready to face everything that was ahead of me. Yes, that was quite emotional. I've cried in front of you people and then you just won't subscribe. Watch out for the next series. Bye.